Okay, in this class we're going to see how we can create a simple navigation inside Bootstrap. So we're going to use a unordered list, and inside that we'll use li, and then we'll have an anchor tag. I'm going to call this as home. We'll call another one. I'm going to call this as products, services, about, and contact. Okay, so if I save this and get to the browser, let's hit refresh. You can see we get a normal unordered list. So if you want to make this more like a Bootstrap navigation, so what you can do is you can create a class here. I'm going to call this as nav, and if I get to the browser, hit refresh, you can see that all becomes inline. So now we can add some more classes. So here I'm going to hold alt and I'm going to multi-select all the lines here. I'm going to give a class. I'm going to call this as nav item. Let's save that. Let's get to the browser. Let's hit refresh. Now nothing happens here much because we have not added anything yet to the anchor tag. So this is where we need to add. So I'm going to hold alt again and multi-select the line. I'm going to give a class. I'm going to call this as nav link. Let's save this. Let's get to the browser and I hit refresh. I can see we have a really well organized navigation bar. We can also make it look like tabs. So in order to do that, all you have to do is just type in nav tabs and save this. I get back to the browser, hit refresh, and I can see it becomes more like a tab. And if you want this to be enabled, all you have to do is just type in active on the items. I'm just going to give a class, call this as active. Save this. Let's get back over here. Let's hit refresh. I can see that home is active. So if you go to the next one is going to be active. If you want more highlighted version of this thing, so instead of specifying nav tabs, you can call this as nav pills. That will give you a highlighted version, so they become like this. And here you can see that we have nav pills. And if you want to disable a specific item, for example there's contact, you want to disable that, so what you can do is you can just click here. I'm going to call this as disabled. Save this and get back here. Let's hit refresh. You can see that thing becomes grayed out, so this is not clickable anymore.